What's up, guys? Next, we're going to weld the rat support in. My brother took my tripod, so unfortunately this angle is going to be terrible. I'll try to MacGyver something when I actually start welding. So now, what we're going to do is weld in the rat support. I have to take it off, I have to clean the welds in the back, because this was a used rat support, and I have to hammer some of the frame rail, the side piece that actually has the spot welds on. Have to straighten that out from the accident, and then I'll try to get you guys in a better angle for that. But for right now, let's just start taking everything apart again. All right, now that we got the car clean, we got to weld in this rat support. So there are some things that we have to take care of before we can weld it in. So you guys can see that right there. See how far back that's pushed? That has to be flat against this. I have to hammer in. I'm sorry. I have to hammer in this little spot weld thing here, and then I'm gonna have to grind those down there. You see those two little nipples down there? We're gonna have to grind those down on that side so we can get this to be flat. And I can't see much on this side, but same thing, nipple right here, or like other weld that we have to basically grind down. So this is all ready. So I'm gonna have to undo the whole front end. This hood sucks. I might just throw it in the garbage, and then I could once I remove the fenders and the bumper support, I could clean that up, take that off, clean it up, and then put it back on. And I'm gonna weld it from the back, so that way, since this rat support doesn't have any of the spot welds drilled down, I'm just gonna weld it from the back here. Let's see, guys. I'm gonna weld it from like the back here. So I'm obviously gonna like clamp this together here and weld it from the back here. So that way it's kind of like more aesthetically pleasing, and that way hopefully I think that should be as strong as plug welds. So all right, let's start taking panels off. Guys, so I'm just doing a voiceover because this part of the audio got cut off. As you guys just saw, I welded in the rat support, so it's in there. It's black, it doesn't match, but it's on there tight. You hear this? You see this? I'm pulling it as hard as I can, not going anywhere, so it'll definitely hold up against the Mack truck. That being said, That being out of the way, it was like putting lipstick on a pig. That rat support is definitely not a permanent fix. It's just a temporary fix. And being that is the only thing I could find for a reasonable price in the time frame that I needed it, it's just gonna have to do until we move on to the next thing or until we come across another one. Next thing we're moving on to is going to be the heating system. You know, this car came with a half size that was demolished in the accident, so we're going to replace it with this here full size aluminum Mishimoto radiator off of an Integra. Comes with a fan and the shroud. It also comes with the hoses. So that being said, it should just be quick, small, small little bit of fabrication, being that it just needs the mount at the bottom. So hopefully I could get this in and it'll work. So enough talking, let's get right to it. All right, guys. So turns out I'm not that good of a fabricator because it's in, but as you can tell, it is crooked as hell. So I just want to see if the hood closes because I think I'm gonna have to lower it anyways. So honestly, I should have tacked it, but this welder sucks, and I welded it all the way in. Maybe I'll just go on like online and order new brackets to weld on. Because this rad support is not gonna stay on long term. It's pretty beat. Realistically, I should have just got like an OEM one. But you know, we're always on a budget. So I just want to close the hood real quick and see how it closes. Take the hood prop off. I mean, I'm almost certain it's not gonna close. Oh shit, my glasses. Okay, let's see now. Sorry about that. Two of my cameras were full. So, anyways, so I'm trying to see if the hood closes with how the radiator support, how high it is. And right now, as you guys heard, I don't know if you guys heard on the last clip, but let's see. So, you know, it's quite crooked, but I just want to see if height-wise, if it's going to clear the hood. Because if it clips in, which I just realized I don't have a hood cable in here. We'll figure. Oh, maybe I do actually. Oh, it is connected. All right. Sorry, you guys are so close to my face. So, first one's in. Yeah. That was absolutely hit it. Safe to say, it doesn't close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order another set of brackets for the radiator underneath. And I'm going to cut those out and weld those new ones in, but weld them in lower. So that way it clears, and I'm going to center the radiator too, because as you guys saw, it's not centered at all. It's more to the left. There's all this space on the right, and it's also not straight with the radiator support. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do a burnout this episode, sadly. But we have about a week to get this car ready for the cruise. We still have to order all the gaskets and seals and replace all that. Take a look at the power steering and what's leaking, and then reassemble the car, bleed the coolant, do an overview, not an overview, but go over the whole car. I know the shifter is super sloppy, so maybe
So I'll order new shifter bushings as well to get that nice and stiff. And then all this junk right here is officially trash. I was hoarding it. Um, I'll hold on to the other stock radiator over there. But thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry I didn't get to the burnout, but I can promise you guys I'll do a burnout before this series is over. Just stay tuned. And let me know what you guys think of it so far. Maybe you guys have ideas of how I could mount this radiator better. Um, uh, that's it for this one. See you guys on the next one.